Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Everyone, hello and welcome to Footy Judgment. Lots of backlash that has happened over the past 24 hours. Lots of talk about Noni Madueke to Arsenal, Nwaneri leaving. And there's a lot of talk about Rodrygo. There's a lot of talk about Gyokeres, Kudus to Chelsea, Nwaneri to Chelsea. How is everyone doing in the chat? You let me know, how are you feeling in the chat? I want to know your opinion and I want to know what you guys think, because I got an unpopular opinion. I got some opinions that might upset some people and I got some opinions that might please some people. But in the same time, it has been reported that Arsenal will announce Zubamendi today just to take away the heat of the club's back, of course. So hit that like button, guys. Let's get to 100 likes right off the bat. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here, of course. I'm sorry, I've been lacking a little bit in the lives lately, and I apologize for this. We'll get back on track. We'll do more lives. We'll actually talk more football. We'll talk with you because there's a lot to talk about. There is tons of things to talk about. Fabrizio Romano's tweets about Noni Madueke and the bid, and why would Arsenal bid for Noni Madueke? That is what I don't understand. That is what I don't understand. I'm going to start with the Madueke news, of course. I'm going to start with the Madueke news. Okay, clearly, if this happens before Arsenal bid for Rodrygo or bid for Gyokeres, I genuinely think that the owners are not reading the room. The people that run the club, the likes of Berta and the Cronkies, are not reading the room. On its own, and I'm going to state this and people are not going to like it, on its own, Noni Madueke to Arsenal is an okay deal. It's not the worst deal in the world. Like, if he isn't getting game time at Chelsea, I like the player, right? I like the player. However, how much do I like the player? How much does he improve Arsenal? That is the question. Arsenal already have someone who can play as a backup for the right winger, of course. And Arsenal already have a talent like Nwaneri, who's 5 years younger than Noni Madueke. However, Noni Madueke has more experience than Nwaneri. And what doesn't make sense to me is that why is Noni Madueke accepting to go to Arsenal? Why is Noni Madueke accepting that he will go to Arsenal and play? If the reason why Noni Madueke is leaving Chelsea is because of game time, you gotta sit down and think, Noni Madueke is going to Arsenal to be the backup for Saka. If that is the case, if Arsenal are still going to try to land Rodrygo and Eze, Noni Madueke and they keep Martinelli or Trossard, Noni Madueke is not going to start on the left. He isn't going to start in the 10. In the striker, there is Victor Gyokeres that might come to Arsenal. There is Kai Havertz. So what is Noni Madueke's rule at Arsenal? That is what people don't understand, and that is what I don't understand right here, right now. If the guy is lacking game time at Chelsea, even though he plays a lot for Chelsea, he played a lot of times at Chelsea last season. If he's going to Arsenal, he's going to get probably less game time. The 5-year deal that is approved, as Abdi Mas is reporting, is actually something that I'm like, what is your rule at Arsenal? How can Mikel Arteta, and you are not top? There is a difference between signing Eze and telling him you're coming to Arsenal and you're going to battle for the number 10, you can battle for the left wing, and we value you as a top player, and he's the superstar of Crystal Palace going to Arsenal, right? Noni Madueke is not a superstar. He's not even a guaranteed starter for Chelsea Football Club. He ain't. He is someone that is maybe a squad player at Chelsea, starts here, starts there, starts a game, benched another game, especially with Gittens coming in, with João Pedro, with Neto being there, with Esteva Williams being there. If Noni Madueke goes to Arsenal, he might not play as much as he would play for Chelsea, unless he's promised to go to the left side for Arsenal. Unless Arsenal, and there are news that was shared earlier that Martinelli has been attracting interest from Saudi Arabia. So maybe he's going to come in and battle Martinelli for the left. And all the Rodrygo talks that we have been hearing and we have been hearing about, similar to what is going on for this, that Rodrygo absolute priority if he leaves Real Madrid this summer is to join Arsenal. That is the hand of Arsenal reported, which is a lot of people think that he's a reliable source. And Rodrygo has not been in the good terms of Xabi Alonso, the new Real Madrid manager. So what is he going to do if Rodrygo comes into Arsenal? Unless Arsenal are not planning to go for Rodrygo, and they're going to get Noni Madueke, which is a cheaper option. And that would be absolutely stupid and idiot. That is idiotic. And also, it is reported, as it is reported by Ben Jacobs or Fabrizio Romano, like someone reported that Noni Madueke's price will be between 40 and 50 million pounds. But before I go on, big up everyone that joined us from the Football Terrace, guys. We got like over 500 people, almost 600 people. I need this show to go to 300 likes. I need you guys to help me with the algorithms. Mods, please push the likes, push the people to like. Vote as well in the voting section. I want to know where the people are tuning in from. So let's get to 300 likes live. The like button, if you don't know, looks like thumbs up underneath your live chat. It helps the channel, it helps the algorithms, it helps the show go to different people as well. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think in the chat. I want to get to your comments. I want to see what you guys actually talk about. If it is reported that Rodrygo's up for sale, exactly this from Abdimas, of course. Chelsea are expected to field offers for more than 50 million pounds for Noni Madueke. Are Arsenal stupid though? Are they going to go and give Chelsea the money to fund the likes of Kudus? I actually have been in the good side of the club lately. Have been promoting that you gotta wait. Arsenal fans, you gotta wait. Arsenal are waiting for the Rodrygo situation. They are trying to get the best price for Victor Gyokeres, as it is reported. They're at the current moment. Arsenal are ready to improve the bid. And of course, as it is reported, that Sporting are willing to accept less money. So in my opinion, if Arsenal are going for these players, 50 million for Noni Madueke is one of the craziest transfers I have seen lately. There is no reason for Arsenal to bid 50 million. Why is he going to offer Arsenal that much for you to go and bid 50 million? There is no, I don't understand. He's a good player and everything. 20, 30 million if Chelsea wants to let him go. And also, there is one more thing. Noni Madueke is not going anywhere. Right? Noni Madueke is not good. Chelsea, no one is stupid enough to bid 50 million for Noni Madueke in this current market, right? So if Arsenal go and sign Rodrygo, sign Gyokeres, and even not sign Eze, but sign Eze, for example, and they get Zubamendi, and on top of that, you try to sign Madueke, Arsenal fans will be okay with it. They'll be all right. They will be okay for this. And I will be okay with it. All the Premier League fans will be okay with it. Actually, Arsenal will look scary with the likes of Madueke as a backup for Bukayo Saka. Madueke as a backup is sufficient enough. Rodrygo on the left, Saka on the right, Gyokeres. Your bench players are Kai Havertz, Noni Madueke on the right side, and Martinelli on the left side. Eze is a backup for the midfield. You have Moreno, Declan Rice, Zubamendi, Martin Odegaard, Norgard, and the back line that is formidable. Now you look at this team, it looks great. On paper, it looks phenomenal. But for your main target today, for you to have Fabrizio Romano, and Fabrizio Romano will not tweet this unless he is sure that there is a negotiation going between Chelsea and Arsenal. Even 40 million is a lot of fucking money. Even 40 million is a lot of money, especially today. You can bid 40 million at the end of the window if you are signing Rodrygo and Gyokeres. If you spend the money on these players, that is fine. Let's see. People are saying there is a Bomba. Gyokeres Bomba. We'll see. Mo, same article says Berta might not sanction 50 million. Even James, if it's 40 million, that is a lot of money. That is not easy. That is a lot of money. Still, so you got to sit down and think about it. You can do the 40 million. Listen, football fans will always cheer for more spending. It doesn't matter how much you spend. Football fans will always cheer you for spending more. But for Arsenal Football Club to actually sit down and actually have Noni Madueke before the likes of Rodrygo and Gyokeres, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely nuts. And it actually riles up the fans more. It actually riles up the fans more. Let's check if there is a Bomba. Is there a Bomba? Gyokeres, Newcastle, done deal. No, let's see. Gyokeres, Arsenal. Is there something? Wow. Absolutely ridiculous. What the fuck? What the actual fuck? Gyokeres is joining Arsenal. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is a Bomba. This is fantastic by Arsenal. If Arsenal do this, that is ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is ridiculous. What the fuck? Have Arsenal really did this? Wow. What the actual F? This is crazy. Are Arsenal doing this? I'm not checking. Sorry, apologies, guys. This is crazy. Is that Why do people believe this? Is this true news? Unreliable. Okay, let me check. Is there other news sources? Gyokeres will join Arsenal for 80 million euros. Talking sport deal will be closed today. If you think Arsenal, oh my God, okay. Wow, this is ridiculous. Wow, okay. So do we believe this or we don't believe this? Rivals, of course, will not believe this because rivals will not believe this. Okay. I don't know who the source is. I don't know who the source is, but this is, okay, so just to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest with you. Number one, let's get the likes up. There's 700 people in the house. Let's get the likes up, people. Help the channel. Like the video. Support. Thank you, Luke, for supporting the channel. Appreciate you so much, Habibi. Hit the like button, people. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up to 300. Exclusive. Gyokeres to Arsenal, 80 million. All right. This is paired with this news that Sporting are willing to accept a structured payment deal for Victor Gyokeres after initially wanting 80 million up front. Okay. So this is paired with this news. And also this is paired with this news. So why do you guys want me not to believe it? Okay, yes or no in the chat. Is that fake news? Is this fake news? Well, I want to see. That's a Chelsea fan. That's a Chelsea fan. Check Graham Bailey. Okay, let's check Graham Bailey together. Graham Bailey. Okay. Let's check. We're checking. Okay, we'll go. Okay. So Graham Bailey just reported 2 minutes ago that he believes that Arsenal are actually getting Gyokeres. Okay. That is the news that is currently circulating around, that Gyokeres is joining Arsenal. Fabrizio Bomba, no bid. What is this? What is going on? No, there is no Fabrizio Bomba. There is no Bomba from Fabrizio. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? It looks like this Gyokeres news is actually not bad. So, okay. Why are people doubting the news? So why do people believe the likes of Ben Jacobs, the likes of Simon Phillips and other people? He said there is no bid for what? For Gyokeres? Did he say there is no bid for Gyokeres? But this is not a bid. Like, this is a deal. Arsenal already are in negotiations with actually Gyokeres. We all know this. We all know this. So why is this happening? Like, why are people not believing this? I believe that Victor Gyokeres, I actually believe that Victor Gyokeres will join Arsenal at the end. You know what I mean? I believe that Victor Gyokeres will join Arsenal at the end. Oh, Jesse, by the way, I checked your channel. Might get you on the channel soon. People still believe that Arsenal are getting Cisco. Like, people still on this train that Arsenal are getting Cisco. Zubamendi announced. Where is the Zubamendi announced? Where is the Zubamendi announcement? Zubamendi. Here we go. What the fuck? Yo! Arsenal just announced Zubamendi. Yo! Bang! This is good. I like it. Zubamendi is, but we all knew that Zubamendi is an Arsenal player. We all knew this, right? But this is, to be honest with you, I'm just going to spend 2 minutes on this. I'm going to spend 2 minutes on this, right? Everyone that said that Zubamendi is not joining Arsenal, that Zubamendi is not someone that is gonna join Arsenal. He's gonna reject Arsenal. Oh my God, he did it to Liverpool before. He's not gonna join Arsenal. Okay. Now he is officially an Arsenal player. Pictures signing the deal. That is just my saying it. When Fabrizio tweeted that Arsenal are signing Zubamendi, now, there's a lot of people that said that Zubamendi, be careful. He might not join Arsenal. He's going to reject it. Even Hosam mentioned it before. Don't be a fraud, Chels. Don't be a fraud. Don't be a fraud. Please don't. Just be honest. Fabrizio, Ornstein, and Mukbil said, sources only, please. So only Ornstein and Sami Mukbil? Is that who you believe? So a lot of people said that he believed the hand of Arsenal. A lot of people that said other things. By the way, the hand of Arsenal now is a credible source. An hour ago, he tweeted that the announcement of Zubamendi is coming soon. And it happened. So I'm going to believe the guy. I got to apologize to the guy. He's a reliable source. He knows people. He's an ITK. So I got to apologize to him until he's actually known. Very good signing, Zubamendi. Kinda balances the midfield after the Thomas Partey departure and the situation with Thomas Partey. Thank you, Habibi. Thank you, Habibi. Yeah, the new haircut. It's okay. New haircut. It's gonna grow again. Like, to be honest with you, this is great. But also, what makes you think that Arsenal will not sign Gyokeres? So this. Wallahi, you are a fraud. They know how to control their fans. Bro, this was planned before even the Madueke news. This is planned. Actually, it is time to actually play. This is time to play the video. Hit that like button. Where is the video?
And Zubamendi, you have earned an enemy forever. I will be watching Sociedad games preying on your downfall, you fucking emotional wreck, you fucking pussy, you're not even a man. You should give up your chromosomes. You're not even a man. You should go get a sex change because you're not a man. You're a pussy. Spent this whole time fucking gaslighting us all to thinking, oh, I'm going to miss the mountains of San Sebastian. Fuck Real Sociedad. I hope Real Sociedad lose every single game. I hope Real Sociedad get relegated. I hope Martin Zubamendi gets fucked in his career and they transfer him to Elche in the third fucking division of Spain. I hope they never select him in the Spanish top team. I hope every single plate of food that he orders in his fucking city has a bug on it. Fuck Martin Zubamendi.
And since this video, Martin Zubamendi has won the Euros, has actually moved up in his career from Real Sociedad to Arsenal. He has made a move up. Of course, if he joined Liverpool, it would have been better for him because he would have been league champion at the current moment, to be honest. But this is always going to be a funny video. It is always going to be a funny video, to be honest with you. Like, this will never, ever be not funny. Oh my God, tonight El Ahwa will be absolutely ridiculous and amazing. Oh my God. Oh my God. But they will sneak Noni between Zubamendi and Gyokeres. Nate the Gunner. What a super chat, my man. What a super chat, my friend. They will sneak in Noni Madueke between Zubamendi and Gyokeres. That will be absolutely hilarious. Imagine announcing Zubamendi, getting Noni, and then get it like, or get Gyokeres, like bid accepted. It's a good, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. And then in the middle, you announce Noni Madueke. I think that would be absolutely crazy. Imagine this. Noni Madueke is like, you know, the picture, Zubamendi is taking a picture, Gyokeres is taking a picture, and then Noni Madueke is behind him. He's like sneaking in the picture like this, and he's wearing an Arsenal shirt, and he's like, I am Yeah, I'm here. And for everyone that is saying Zubamendi have not, for example, this person, Sean, is saying he haven't improved our squad. Yeah, okay, mate. Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? Right? Are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? You talking to me? You let me know because I want to know. Yeah, big up everyone that is here. Osam is crying in his basement. Absolutely. But listen, they have. Who do you think is better? Let's play this game. Who do you think is better? I'm gonna be honest. Gravenberch or Zubimendi? Who do you think is better? Right? Who do you think is a better player? But pairing with this news, right? That is absolutely crazy. Hit that like button, people. Come on. Yeah. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people here. Gravenberch, Zubamendi, Gravenberch, of course, Zubamendi. No, seriously, Tyler, let me know your opinion. Who do you think is better for real, Tyler? Is it Zubamendi or Victor or Gravenberch? Seriously, by the way. I want to know for real. Because you got to remember that Gravenberch had a monstrous season last season. He won Young Player of the Year. I genuinely think that Gravenberch has had an amazing and a phenomenal season, right? There is a difference between the two players, right? There is a difference player. Gravenberch, even as a number 6 last season, he was phenomenal and fantastic, right? But we're gonna see next season. We know that it is gonna be this and that. You know what I mean? There is gonna be a competition. I'm gonna tell you, it's Rodri, Caicedo, Zubamendi, Gravenberch. You know, these are the DMs that are thriving in the league at the current moment, right? What is this? Giannis is giving me a link. I'm gonna check your link. Can we get the likes up? We got 700 people here. Can we get the likes to 300? Hit the like button, people. Can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes up, people? Yalla. Hit the like button, people. Let's get the likes up to 200, 300. You know what I mean? Come on now. Don't be cheap. Link has virus. Don't click. Okay? I can't click on the stupid link. No, it is a link. It's a tweet. The Athletic that Madueke was one of the options being considered by Arsenal. Arteta squad with Crystal Palace, Eddie and Aston Villa, Morgan under consideration. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Cal, big up Cal. Mo, I am crying in real life right now. Why? What is the problem, my friend? Why are you crying? Arsenal just announced Zubamendi. There is the Gyokeres news at the current moment. Yes, there is Noni Madueke, but I am still in belief that Arsenal will go for Rodrygo. I have this feeling that Arsenal, same feeling that I have that that Liverpool will try to get Isak. They're gonna try to get Isak. You know what I mean? Arsenal are gonna try to get Liverpool are gonna try to get Isak. In my opinion, if Arsenal get Zubamendi, Rodrygo, Madueke, even without Eze, I think it's a very good window on Gyokeres. I think it's a fantastic window, right? I think it's great. Yes. Yes, Liverpool have improved their squad by adding Frimpong and adding Kerkez and adding Wirtz. But in the same time, the late Diego Jota, may he rest in peace, of course, have left a space in the team. So we will see what happens. But listen, I don't want to hear anyone complaining if Arsenal get Victor Gyokeres with Zubamendi and try to go for Rodrygo, right? I don't want anyone to actually be able to, I don't want to hear anyone complaining and whining and doing this and doing that. You know what I mean? Because there are news about Rodrygo. As I told you before, as it is here, that it is still Rodrygo's priority is to join Arsenal. And that's the hand of Arsenal, a very reliable person. This guy is a reliable person. And he said that Rodrygo's priority is to join Arsenal. So he might join Arsenal. Why not? He's a good signing. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be fun. And we know that Rodrygo might leave Real Madrid. Might leave Real Madrid. The hand of Arsenal is an ITK. He knows. Madi comes in to replace Trossard. He hasn't signed. Yes, maybe Madueke coming in to replace Trossard. However, maybe he's coming in to be a backup for Bukayo Saka. Maybe he's coming in to replace, to be the backup for Bukayo Saka. You know what I mean? That is the reality. And we know that Rodrygo's going to ask to leave Real Madrid. Me and you and everyone know. We all know that Rodrygo is going to ask to leave Real Madrid. And who's his priority? As it is reported, it is Arsenal. That is the reality. You know what I mean? He didn't say Bayern. There is no like PSG. There is no Man City. But you didn't bid. And also, what if Arsenal did the groundwork? And also, Blue, I like your arrogance and I like your confidence in your team and I like how confident about you. But remember that you bid for Declan Rice, right? You know you bid for Declan Rice. You know that, right? We all know that you bid for Mr. Declan Rice from West Ham. But at the end, because Arsenal did the groundwork, I'm not saying that Arsenal are more successful than City without a shadow of a doubt. But in the same time, if Arsenal did the groundwork, right, and Arsenal actually have spoken to Rodrygo already, right? So it's the same deal as Declan Rice. By the way, I need to see this Gyokeres to Arsenal news, right? Martin Zubamendi. That's a cold video, you know? That's a cold video. Can I get some likes up, people? Can I get to at least 400 likes in this? Right? At least 400 likes. يعني haram. Right? Can we just try? Where is the Gyokeres? CNN. Someone said CNN Portugal. I don't know. Where is that? Where is this? Wow. Oh, yeah. Right here. It's again. More news from CNN Portugal. Okay, CNN, guys. CNN. You're not going to lie. 56 million with add-ons up to 8 to 13. Okay. Gyokeres. That's a good, that's a, like, the guy. It looks like this guy is good. Is he good? I don't know. Maybe we'll see how it goes. But anyway, listen, the Gyokeres deal. We're chatting together, guys. Gyokeres is joining Arsenal. يعني ما هو CNN, they have, okay, so hear me out. CNN have political affiliations and Fox News have political affiliations. But why would CNN lie about a football transfer? What does this have to do with their political affiliations? Like, people just use your brain. Use your mind, okay? Use your mind. Why would CNN lie about an affiliation? Like, what is that have to do, like, with their political affiliations? Yes, they lie. All the news lie. Didn't CNN care about reporting about Victor Gyokeres' agreement with Arsenal? Like, it's the same company. Okay, rivals are, okay, to be honest with you guys, okay, this is getting ridiculous by rivals. You guys don't want to believe it. I don't want to do like a bet with the chat that Gyokeres will be an Arsenal player. I don't want to do a bet with the chat. Seriously, I am not going to do this because I don't know. What should we bet? I don't know. I'm not going to do a bet, to be honest. Right? Fabrizio Bomba? No, there's no Fabrizio Bomba. Like, what is going on? Yeah, Arsenal keep. He doesn't want to say, here we go. Oh my, Fabrizio Romano reposted, right? Fabrizio Romano, just, here you go. Fabrizio Romano just posted. Here we go. He just reposted this tweet. It's literally, he just reposted this tweet. So it looks like Gyokeres is going to be an Arsenal player. Fabrizio retweeting this is a sign. It's definitely a fucking sign. No, it doesn't. No, Prager, no, it doesn't. It means that Arsenal are actually going to sign Victor Gyokeres. It means that Arsenal are close to reaching an agreement, and it might actually be correct. The guy just retweeted. Oh my God, Victor Gyokeres, here we go. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Arsenal are now closer to signing Victor Gyokeres after new rounds of talks. In recent hours, Gyokeres will not return for training for he's fully focused on leaving the club. Arsenal are now advancing, nothing done yet, but discussions underway. People are salty. People are salty. People are absolutely sore. Oh my God, you are coping. You're absolutely coping. You are coping when you say that Gyokeres is actually not going to sign. When Fabrizio just tweeted. When Fabrizio just tweeted, no. Gyokeres to Arsenal is happening, people. You actually have to believe it now. You have to believe it. You have to believe it now. Wow, what the fuck, bro? This is ridiculous. Wow, this is absolutely ridiculous. Hit the like button. Oh my God, credit the British journal, the Swedish journal, he was first to break it. Yes, it looks like they're going to do it. Arsenal are about to do it. You know what I mean? Arsenal are about to sign Victor Gyokeres. That's Fabrizio Romano tweeting. How good is that for the window? But let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question. If they get Eze, Noni, because Ornstein has said that the Eze situation is different than the Noni Madueke situation. He just said that. You know what I mean? That's why the people are just so angry. People are so angry for no reason. You know what I mean? People are so angry. That's what I mean about. You remember when I told you, and I'm speaking for myself here, can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes up to 500 likes live? 500 likes live. We actually, yalla, let's go. Can we get this 900? If you get to 500 likes, we'll have over 1,000 people watching. 1,000 people. So can we get the likes up to 500? The like button is underneath your live chat. Close the live chat, like the damn video, and hit the like button. Come on now. 500 likes in the next 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Anyway, I'm going to say the reason why Judge Mo is happy, I want a competitive league. I actually want Man City to sign a center back and a right back. I want Chelsea to sign Kudus. I want to see these 4 teams go at it. Go at it. I want Man United to sign a striker. I want to see a competitive league. To be honest with you, Gyokeres, I want to see Rodrygo playing I'm someone, if it's not Inter, I want to watch a competitive Premier League. You know what I mean? I want Liverpool to get Isak. The only problem with Liverpool get Isak, to be honest with you, Timothy, is that I believe if Liverpool get Isak with the likes of Wirtz and they have Salah and Van Dijk, I believe it's not competitive. I believe it's not competitive. I believe it's not competitive, my friend. I believe it's gonna be like Ekitike, Chelsea are good. Ekitike, Osman, lo. I want to see Osman play for Liverpool, you know? I want to see them get Osman. I think that would make the Premier League fantastic. I think that would be that would make the Premier League fantastic. Osman, Salah, Wirtz, that is fantastic and great. Right? Right? Osimhen to Liverpool is great. That makes the Premier League so competitive. But listen, all I gotta say is you talk, you live, you actually do get Gyokeres, you get Rodrygo next. You get Rodrygo next. You get Eze, you get Noni Madueke on top of that. You're cooking. As an Arsenal team is cooking. Right? Arsenal team is cooking actually, because we all know what Gyokeres. And I'm gonna tell you something. Gyokeres last season in Liga Portugal scored 46 goals and had 15 assists. Wallahi, I am telling you this. If Gyokeres gets half of the tally, right, that he had at Sporting Lisbon, he's cooking. If Gyokeres gets 22 goals and if he gets 30 GA, last season he got close to 60 GA in the league with 46 goals and 15 assists. If Victor Gyokeres gets Arsenal 30 GA next season, he's great. That is great for him. Especially because how much they are paying for him is not a lot of money. You know what I mean? It is 80 million euros. That is 56 million pounds plus 8 add-ons. So 65 million pounds. That is not a lot of money. But I want to ask you guys something for real, and everyone in the chat. If they get Gyokeres, Eze, and Noni Madueke, and Zubamendi, how much do you rate this window? How much do you rate the window if they get Gyokeres, as I mentioned, and they don't get Rodrygo? If Rodrygo is not available, he doesn't go, what happens? How good is that window? Is that a 10 out of 10 or a 7? If you're a rival, let me know. Guys, as I mentioned, we need 500 likes live. And I need your comments. 7, 8. Who cares, Mo? Arsenal get... Who cares? Whoever Arsenal get, they're all crap. Yes, Soraida. And D, welcome to the Footy Judge Mo community. D Cunningham. I like this name, Cunningham. It's actually a very good name. It's an elegant name. D Cunningham became a YouTube member. Big up D for being a member. Big up. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, the man from Uncle, I like this. Arsenal propaganda team is undefeated. How is it a propaganda? Okay, can I ask you a question? How is this a propaganda? How, if Fabrizio's tweeting, you know what I mean? If Zubamendi gets announced, why are you saying it's propaganda, my friend? I'm being serious. Why is it a propaganda? Like, what's in it that it's propaganda? Why? Like, can I understand what you mean by the propaganda? Why is it a propaganda? Like, what is this? Like, what's the propaganda about Fabrizio tweeting about Victor Gyokeres and Zubamendi? Like, why? And what David Ornstein literally said, that the Noni Madueke deal is different from the left winger and the attacking mid. So why are you saying these things? Like, why isn't it a good deal for Arsenal? Arsenal and Arsenal associates know when to leak and make announcements. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Good enough. That's 9 out of 10 because signings is 6 to 7 extra points. Still not enough to finish top. That's why they're closing the gap. So who do you want? So you're saying Rodrygo's a must. So what if Rodrygo's not on the market? What if Rodrygo doesn't leave? What if Rodrygo doesn't leave? You know what I mean? You know what? Arsenal will have a 10 out of 10 window if they sign Gyokeres Rodrygo and Zubamendi only. Anything on top of that is an addition, including Eze. By the way, no Arsenal fan was talking about Eze. No Arsenal fan was talking about Eze. You know what I mean? Who was talking about Eze? There is Rodrygo. There maybe Leao or someone like this. I don't know. Chelsea will also go for Rodrygo after we sign Kudus. No, you're not. No, you're not going for Rodrygo. You're not. I don't think you are going for Rodrygo. Chelsea are interested in Kudus. You're not going for Rodrygo. Chelsea are going to go for Kudus, and unless they sell someone, I think it's a wrap. What did he repost? Here we go. What did Fabrizio repost? What the fuck? He reposted it. This is going to be announced. This is going to be announced soon. Gyokeres is going to be announced for Arsenal. This is going to be announced for Arsenal. He reposted the news. If that is not your sign, that Victor Gyokeres, and I told you that I have a feeling that Arsenal Ornstein Bomba. Oh my word, what is going on? Oh, now it's David Ornstein. Nobody now can tell me that it's not reliable. Ornstein literally just said that the transfer fee discussion continued by personal terms in place 5 years, 27 years old. So I only want Arsenal and Arteta pushing for swift conclusion. This is Ornstein. This is Fabrizio Romano. It is happening. And rivals. If Chelsea were going to catch Arsenal or try to catch Arsenal, now you got to sit down and say that you won't catch Arsenal. It doesn't look like you're going to catch Arsenal. While other people are angry at Arsenal for some reason. Hand of Arsenal just tweeted, let's go. Why don't I have the hand of Arsenal? Actually, why don't I have the hand of Arsenal notification on? Hand of Arsenal. Oh my God, let's see what he tweeted. This is pinned. Okay, he said that in advance talk. So everything is true then. Everything is true. Let me just see the hand of Arsenal. Let me just actually give the guy, turn on the notification bell. Yeah, he's good. He's good. This is finally Arsenal are actually getting a striker. It is Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein just tweeted, tears of joy, an actual striker who only plays as a striker. Carlos literally is actually crying. Finally, what happens to Kai Havertz now? What happens to Kai Havertz now? Can someone tell me what happened to Havertz? Let's get to 500 likes. We got almost 1,000 people. We got almost 1,000 people tuning in. So let's get the likes to 500, almost 1,000. Support the channel. 500 likes. You can like the video underneath your live chat. Let me see the comments. Havertz starts more. Are you kidding me? Do you think they're going to sign Victor Gyokeres and actually start Kai Havertz next season? He might start the first game or two, you know, but that doesn't mean within the next 10 games, Gyokeres is gonna be a bench player. Yeah, come on now. Are you kidding me, broski? Wallahi, and you, I don't know where are you. I'm not sure if you are originally Swiss or where are you originally from, but You're actually funny. Like, I like your comments and I like your jokes. Your jokes are actually top notch, to be honest. Fabrizio, more news. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is nuts. Fabrizio, more news. They are topping each other. Here we go. Porto confirm. More on Victor Gyokeres. No intention to discuss other options, only to proceed with Arsenal as soon as possible. Deal well underway. Okay, Fabrizio, calm down. Calm down. Calm down, Fabrizio. Calm down, Fabrizio. I want to see Kudus to Chelsea Bomba soon. I want to see Kudus to Chelsea Bomba soon. Shane, Eddie gets done next week. Rodrygo, end of the window. All of this. If Rodrygo's to join, he's going to join soon. The price is already set. The price is already set. And I genuinely think that Arsenal, if they are, let me tell you something. If Arsenal are to sign Rodrygo, it's gonna be like the negotiations are gonna be like not as long as Victor Gyokeres. You know, the price is 90 million euros to 100 million euros. It can be, maybe Real Madrid will accept installments. We don't know. But Rodrygo, the personal terms are gonna be agreed. But I think Arsenal will take time to announce it, to actually do the PR. Arsenal, as people say, are the kings of PR. Which is Denzel is saying, Arsenal PR team needs a raise. Come on, you're gonna, absolutely. You know, that is the case. The case is Arsenal PR team. They're gonna announce Zubamendi today. All of this, and people are like, suddenly are like, people are suddenly forgetting about this guy, isn't it? Everyone is forgetting about the Noni Madueke deal now, right? Everyone is absolutely forgetting about Madueke now. Oh my God. Let me ask you. I have a twist. I have a big twist. I have a big question to Chelsea fans. Big question to Chelsea fans. And I want an honest answer. Honest answer. Here we go. If Arsenal get Gyokeres, get Rodrygo, okay? And then on top of this, they get Noni Madueke for 40 or whatever the money they pay for Noni Madueke. That is on top of their squad. Would you be happy with strengthening Arsenal's squad? Would you be, as a Chelsea fan, would you sit down and say, because you know that he is going to be back up now, would you be okay with this? Or would you not want Arsenal to be stronger? Because Madueke is actually if Arsenal have their starting 11 of Rodrygo, Gyokeres, Saka, and Madueke goes to Arsenal, that is strengthening the Arsenal team. Why would you want to strengthen him? Why don't you sell him abroad? Okay, but hear me out. If you have options, okay, now, let me ask you a question and be honest again. I'm going to tweak the question again. If Arsenal sign Gyokeres, Rodrygo, or Eze and Gyokeres and Zubamendi, and there are two options, sell Noni Madueke to Arsenal for 50 million or sell him abroad for 40 million. Which one are you taking? Would you like to sell Noni Madueke outside of the Premier League or some other team in the Premier League? Or would you rather get the extra 10 million from Arsenal, right? Because you think he's a bad player, right? Really? You would actually think that you would be okay with Arsenal adding depth to their squad with Noni Madueke? I actually think that is crazy. I genuinely think that is a crazy take. I actually think Is that how much you don't rate Madueke and you think that he's going to make Arsenal worse? People really think that Noni Madueke to Arsenal as a backup for Saka makes Arsenal worse? I actually believe that is a crazy take. Genuine, by the way. Genuinely, I think that is a crazy take. I genuinely think that if that happens, that would be absolutely ridiculous. It's really saying that Kudus, Kobe here is saying Kudus already have chosen Tottenham. I believe if Chelsea bid for him, Chelsea might get him actually. Chelsea might get him. Shane, hats off to Berta Masterclass. Big up Shane. Big up my friend. Big up for being here. And thank you so much for the super chat. Twinny! The rivals are clutching onto the Madueke news with every fiber in their being. Some clubs are signing relegation striker and non-binary kittens. Oh my God, by the way, oh my God, the war has started between Chelsea and Arsenal. Guys, we're very close to 500 likes. We are very close to 500 likes. So hit the like button, people. Come on now. Like the damn video, people. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you... Let's get to 500 likes. Come on now. Let's get to 500 likes. Come on. Let me see the likes. Come on. Appreciate all the comments and everything. You know what I mean? Come on now. When Jesus was fully fit, Kai was coming on as a sub, so Kai will be a sub again, especially since he is coming from injury. Hate us funding Chelsea. Yeah, a lot of Arsenal fans don't like that the deal is happening between Madueke. So yes, I agree with you. But the big news today is the Fabrizio Romano tweet about Victor Gyokeres. Shane, Kai to Germany next season look to be true. We'll see if Kai Havertz goes to Germany. Is Kai, but how much you gonna get for him and who you gonna get as a backup for Gyokeres next season? I don't know. Who would you want as a backup for Gyokeres next season? Who would you want as a backup, Shane? Big up Shane for supporting the channel all the way from Australia. Ben Jacobs. What did Ben Jacobs say now? This is turning into a good game. Ben Jacobs. Victor Gyokeres has agreed. Andrea Berta trying for 70 million. Oh my God. Gyokeres has told Sporting he won't return. Oh my God. 70 million euros is great. 70 million euros is actually a top notch. Oh my God. Here comes Portuguese league is ass, man. So yeah, Victor Gyokeres is shit. Yes. You know what, guys? I'm just going to tell you the truth. Victor Gyokeres is a terrible player. Victor Gyokeres is going to join Arsenal, and we all know he's going to flop. Arsenal are actually signing a player that's coming from the Portuguese league. He's going to be another Darwin Núñez. Arsenal should have gone for the better option, which is Cisco. You know what I mean? Because Cisco is more proven. He plays in the Bundesliga. He's taller. And that is why Arsenal should have gone for Cisco. I actually think that Victor Gyokeres is a shit signing for Arsenal. They should have paid the money for Cisco, or actually maybe sign João Pedro because he's more proven in the Premier League. And that is actually ridiculous. That Gyokeres is gonna come in and absolutely flop at Arsenal. He's gonna be benched by Kai Havertz, and he's gonna be shit. And Arsenal should not have gone for Victor Gyokeres, of course. They should not have gone for Victor Gyokeres. Victor Gyokeres is shit. You know? He's bad. Wallahi, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, actually. Wallahi al-Azim, what people say. Has the hand of Arsenal just tweeted? For the last 2 weeks, Marshall refused to negotiate lower than 90 million. The mission has then become clear. Arsenal now trying to get the deal for Gyokeres. Okay, structure. It's eminent. We all know this is eminent. We all know that Victor Gyokeres is eminent to Arsenal. Everyone knows. Everyone knows that Victor Gyokeres is going to be an Arsenal player within the next week or so, the next days. Maybe Arsenal should have gone for Liam Delap. I think it's better. I think it's proven. Liam Delap. I think actually he's actually very good. Liam Delap. I think he's a very, very good striker. He's going to be better than Gyokeres in the Arsenal team. If they sign him, he's going to be phenomenal. You know what I mean? They should have gotten him, and this is wrong. They're spending the money for the wrong player, Arsenal. You know the drill, right? You know the drill. That money is going to waste. It's going to be another Darwin Núñez. There's going to be another Darwin Núñez. And Victor Gyokeres is definitely destined to flop. And actually, by the time he flops and they try to sell him next season, he's going to be 28. Arsenal will sell him for £20 million. And that's all the money they're going to get. He's going to be playing for a relegation team within a season. You guys all know this. Victor Gyokeres, he is someone who won the Portuguese league. Darwin Núñez was in the Portuguese league. You know what I mean? So he will absolutely flop. Yes, without a shadow of a doubt, my friend. Without a shadow of a doubt. Did Fabrizio Romano post a video? Oh my God. He actually posted a video. I'm going to try to play the video for you guys. But I need to actually do something for us to actually listen to the video of Fabrizio Romano. So let's go. Hit that like. Can we get to 700 likes on the show? Can we get to 700 likes? If we can, it will be great. I'm going to play the video soon. Just give me a sec. We'll actually play the video so we know what Fabrizio has tweeted. Of course. We'll see how it goes. But so I'm trying to actually play the video for you guys. So we can hit that like button. Yalla, 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 yalla. Why? It's not fucking playing, broski. Why? It is not playing. Okay, let me try. Let me try. Let's try to hear what Fabrizio have said, right? Let's try to hear what Fabrizio have said. So let's go. Let's go. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to play the video. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. There we go. It's coming your way in a second. In a second. Your screen. Here we go. This is it. Here you go.
And deal. Arsenal are closing in on a deal to sign Victor Gyokeres with an agreement very close with Sporting and deal done with the player for a long-term contract. A breakthrough in talks is getting really closer for Victor Gyokeres to become new Arsenal striker. Here we go, can come very soon because Arsenal made progress in talks with Sporting for Victor Gyokeres with direct contacts over the last 24-48 hours, and so Arsenal advancing in conversations club to club. Gyokeres told Sporting that he has an agreement with Arsenal. He only wants to go to Arsenal and he will not show up for training anymore. So Gyokeres is ready. He wants to go to Arsenal. His desire is very clear. The contract is ready. And now, club to club, the agreement is getting closer. Victor Gyokeres to Arsenal could be, here we go, very soon. Arsenal are closing.
Here we go. Here we go, people. Here we go. You heard it from Fabrizio himself. That's not Footy Judge Mo. I said the Arsenal will sign Victor Gyokeres. And actually, this is absolutely ridiculous. And why are Arsenal doing this? Okay, what I don't understand for real is that why are Arsenal doing this after they actually spoke about Noni Madueke yesterday? Why today, though? Why today? So why was there is a bid for Noni Madueke this morning by Fabrizio Romano? I don't get it. Why there is a bid for Madueke then? Why? I don't understand. We all know the narrative will change from rival fans now that Gyokeres is supposedly now shit because of the Portuguese league. You know it's happening. You know that the rivals are going to shit on Gyokeres and he's gonna be like, suddenly he's gonna become a shit player, and everyone is gonna just really actually shit on him. So it's gonna be ridiculous. And now we're gonna see if Gyokeres Broski. Now if Arsenal go for Rodrygo, I think that will be. I actually think that will be the Rodrygo, Gyokeres, Zubamendi. That is a top-notch deal. That is a top-notch window. To be honest with you, I actually think that will be right. What is the news about Bonnie? Then there's news about Madueke. That is the thing. What is the news about Bonnie? I think there is a news about Kudus to Chelsea. That Kudus are about to Chelsea. The problem now, this will delay the deal for Madueke. Here we go. This will delay the deal for Madueke, correct? And now Arsenal will not pay the money for Madueke. If Spurs agree the deal with Kudus, Chelsea will not have Kudus available. What does this do for Chelsea? Because I believe that Chelsea were relying on the Madueke money to get Kudus, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, they were relying on this. They were relying on getting the Madueke money to get Kudus. Right? I think that is what is going on. I think that is the case. You know what I mean? So, right? I don't know how are they still live? Fuck me, bros. Fuck me. Like, what is gonna happen to be honest, between Chelsea? Wallahi, I picked the right time, Denzel. This is my luck. This is my prayers before the stream that I have a good stream. So if we can get to 500 likes, we're 2 likes. And also, Wallah al-Azim, guys, we are very close to 36,000 subscribers. Very close. Very close. We are less than 50 subs from 36,000 subscribers. If you share the video and like, we'll get more people to watch. So can we get the likes up? Hit the like button, people. Support the channel. Hit the like button. Let's go. Support. Subscribe as well. Man, don't tell him. I'm not uncle, ya. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Sporting CEO make Arsenal pay as much as possible. PSR hit the Arsenal, those Arsenal clowns. Here comes the here comes the people that are non-sensible. You're not sensible. So Arsenal signed the guy and you are not liking what you are hearing. For some whatever reason, why are you triggered? You really signed Wirtz, which is probably a better signing than Victor Gyokeres, probably. He's a marquee signing more than Gyokeres. So why are you saying that? Right? Like, it's actually nuts and crazy how people think, oh my God, here we go. Here we go, what? There's no here we go. Don't tempt me, Suraida. Don't tell me, Suraida. What the fuck? Oh my God. It's not here we go yet, but it's almost. Zubamendi is done. Zubamendi is done. Zubamendi is done. Why? How are people talking about PSR and Arsenal if Arsenal have money to spend? How are people talking about PSR if Arsenal have money to spend? Why are people talking about PSR? Why? Why are you talking about PSR, my man? Why is the PSR situation? Now Arsenal in July 1st have started a new year, as Twinny is saying. How? Are we gonna get to 700 likes live, guys? Are we gonna be able to finally do this? And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. You sound like you're Italian when you say, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, yeah? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, huh? But anyway, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Okay. Can Arsenal win the league? That is the question. Have Arsenal given themselves the right platform to win the league if they sign Zubamendi and Gyokeres? Are you going to be okay if Rodrygo doesn't come to Arsenal? Everyone wanted a striker. What if Rodrygo doesn't join Arsenal? Are people gonna throw a tantrum? What if Rodrygo is not available? Alhamdulillah, Bahran. What if Rodrygo is not available? What happened? Like, are Arsenal fans are gonna kick a fuss about it? Like, are we gonna see streams and people on Twitter angry at Arsenal? Even though they signed the Gyokeres, and people said that they aren't going to sign Gyokeres. And they signed Zubamendi, and people doubted that Zubamendi will be over the line. So what happens? What happens if Arsenal only sign Eze? Are people also going to complain? Are people also going to complain and say that, oh, you promised us Rodrygo? Are people going to sit here and complain about the Arsenal window? There is no excuses for Arsenal anyway, Andrew. Arsenal must win. When are they going to win? They have to win now. There is no wait. There is no wait for this, wait for that. If Arsenal get Gyokeres and Zubamendi, there are no excuses. Mo, could Gyokeres be a better signing than Haaland? No, I don't think he's going to fucking get 36 goals in the first season, though. I don't think that Gyokeres is going to get 36 goals in his first season. I don't think that is going to happen. And I don't think you're going to win a fucking treble in your first season. If that is what you're saying. If what you are saying that you're going to win a treble in your in Gyokeres' first season and he's going to score 36 goals, I actually think, yeah. If no Rodrygo, then Eze must come in to make it the 7 out of 10 window. You are becoming, to be honest with you, Tevin, you're becoming a complainer. You wanted a striker, you got a striker. You wanted a DM in Zubamendi, you got a Zubamendi DM. There is a backup goalkeeper that is better than Neto. There is a backup DM that is better than Jorginho, right? Thomas Partey had to go. Thomas Partey had to go. And what if Rodrygo is not available? I am saying that Rodrygo is going to be available. But what if he's not available? Why are you complaining? You said that you wanted Gyokeres over Cisco. Here you go. Gyokeres is joining Arsenal. Gyokeres is joining Arsenal. People doubted Zubamendi. He is there. Why are you complaining? I'm being honest. Why are you complaining? There is 7 out of 10 windows. 7. You need Eze. And if Eze comes in, it makes it 7. So Eze, Gyokeres, Zubamendi, Mosquera, Kepa, and Norgard. And that makes it a 7 out of 10 and that makes it a 7 out of 10 window. I get it. It's a 7 out of 10 window if you don't get Eze. But you are complaining and saying if Eze comes in, it makes it a 7. It makes it a 9 out of 10 window. What else do you want? If Rodrygo's not on the market. If Rodrygo is not, if Rodrygo chose other team, if Rodrygo says, oh my God, I am not joining Arsenal, I am going Bayern, for example, you're complaining for no reason, Tevin. I spoke with you personally on this channel, live, not through the comments. And you didn't do this. The Madueke deal is not bad if it's on top of what you got. He's a backup for Saka. He's a good player. He cannot be your marquee signing. If you sign Eze, Gyokeres, Zubamendi, Mosquera, Norgard, and Kepa, and on top of this you get Madueke to be backup for Saka, I actually think that is a plus for the club, not a negative. That is a good thing. You are now, there's a difference. between if you sign Madueke and you don't sign Eze. By the way, if you sign Eze and you get Madueke on top of Eze, that makes it a 9.5. If only Madueke and Gyokeres, that makes it a 7. If you sign Madueke, Gyokeres, Zubamendi, Mosquera, Norgard, Kepa, that's a 7. If you sign Eze, makes it a 9.5. If you sign Rodrygo, that's a 10 out of 10 window. No, Madueke doesn't take you down. He adds to your team. You are mistaken. That's a 9.5. Gyokeres, Eze, Zubamendi, Noni Madueke, Mosquera, Norgard, Kepa, that's a 9.5. The extra half is Rodrygo over Eze. Why? Because Arsenal are going to try to sign Rodrygo. What if Rodrygo is not available? No, I think you guys like to complain. No, I disagree with you. Completely disagree with you. Completely disagree. Without a shadow of a doubt, I disagree. No, broski, I disagree with you guys. I completely disagree. I don't know what's your logic like. It's either I sign this or I'm going to complain. What if the signing is not available? Like Chelsea, for example, want to take Kudus. I'm not gonna, Tevin, I'm about to end the show in a bit, so I'm not gonna. Maybe I'll do a call-in show soon, and then we'll talk. I'm about to end the show. Can we, guys, 50 more likes? And also, we're very, very, very close to 36,000 subscribers. Less than 40. Or maybe it's a different opinion. I actually think Madueke is a good player. How many GA? Probably 25 to 30 GA in his first season. I think so. A 25 to 30 GA would be very, very good for him in his first season. Well, yeah, like, is there more news? We have been here for an hour, 18 minutes. And more news. Martin Zubamendi, it's young, highly motivated and ambitious team. Wow, this is absolutely crazy. It's crazy, actually. Anyway, guys, hit that like button before you go. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for all the support from you lovely people, from the lovely people here. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys soon. And this is going to take you to the Football Terrace, of course, guys. So let's get the likes up, go to the Football Terrace, and actually, judge, guys, everyone in the chat of the Football Terrace, Judge Mo Raid, let's go. Judge Mo Raid, let's go. Hit the like button, guys. Come on, I'm sending it back to the Football Terrace. Judge Mo Raid, thank you, everyone. I think the main target, along with the striker, would not have addressed it without Rodrygo. Eze isn't a left winger, so no, L isn't one either. But what if Rodrygo's not available? We'll see. Anyway, peace, guys. I'm going to see you guys. Appreciate all the support. And Judge Mo Raid.